idiots. And it's like, that's not really the same thing. So every joke is eventually corrupted by idiots that are cognitively not capable of understanding irony. Because it starts out as a joke, meaning it is ironic and challenging, and then it turns into just a form of signaling. It just becomes about reaffirming, morals, reaffirming conventions, and just saying, like, this is what you're supposed to do. So, NPCs vote for Democrats, Chats vote for Republicans. Hitler was good because he fought bad guys. And it's like, no, it's funny to support Hitler because it's edgy, because he's the evil guy and we're pretending like he's, like, our hero. Anyway.
Dr. MC Spankus sent $20. Saw some guy post an obviously photo of Mongolian with Epstein and insist it was real. Half of the replies are barely sentient retards saying this is fake. Brock told me. People don't realize how cooked this shit is. The median IQ is easily a full standard deviation to the left of the mean. The herd must be called further.
It really does, man. It's so cooked. Hey, Guac, is this real? Guac, is this true? Like, we are raising an entire society of numbskull goitards that are just pleading with Grok. Guac, is this true? We're going to and I've literally encountered that. I'm in, like, a debate with somebody, and they're like, hey, ChatGPT, is that true? And ChatGPT spits out a paragraph it doesn't even know. And you're like, is this what society has become? It's like you could go to one of these Goyim and say, hey, the sky is blue. And they'll say, Quack, is that true? Is the sky actually blue? Quack, is that real? People they can't think of it.
Sent $50. I regret to inform you that the Goyim have gone insane. 3 years of watching AF just to realize that the final red pill is that the Jews are right.
They're right about one thing. Fuck Goyim.
Chad Bronco sent
You're right about that.
Hey Nick, I know we love everyone and stuff, but at YHS the Indians and Mexicans fucking hate us whites. LOL. They are working together in my school to organize against ICE, and this trend is growing across districts. They are wearing the Mexican flag outside now.
Oh, well, I went to fuck. I went to fucking Daryl by accident, dude.
Yeah, what was I didn't even get a chance to talk about that. I'll cover it tomorrow.
Randy Fine sent $25. Have you seen that Speedbag legend Ben Shapiro is doing his shows late at night now?
What the
You are truly
fuck?
an inspiration to all of us.
Really?
The millennial Charlie Kirk thinks he can get everyone back on board with Israel if he can just stay up late and talk to the disgruntled youth in their mom's basement.
No, I didn't see that, but that's kind of funny.
Travis Roy % $30. Wore my wife hoodie the other day and some dudes asked for a picture with me. Keep up the great work, King.
Hey, let's go, Based. Yeah, good for you, man.
$20. Thanks for having the balls to make a stand and wake people up.
Hell
Keep up
yeah.
the good work.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Sonic Roy % $100. Last week you didn't read my $100 super chat, so here it is again. I can't believe you were hating on Texas Roadhouse. Don't you know their steaks are grass-fed?
Thank you for the big super chat. Very good, very funny. It's just slop, dude. If you like that, you just have no taste.
Stone Brimley % $20. One of my favorite facts of American history is that the first wind of the Pilgrims arrived. About half died of those that came on the Mayflower. It was 40 to 50 white European settlers that built U.S. As you probably know, I represent the Rothschild % $20. Bannon denounces Christianity, has talks about Ukraine being captured by Jews, plots to steer the entire U. Appears there are lots of references to pizza again and more. Should we still wear armor in public? It appears that this Epstein guy really was a bad person.
Oh my gosh. Wow, no balls.
Mouth kinda tries at $25. A 26-year-old teacher is facing 20 years in prison after having sex with an 18-year-old 2 months after she graduated.
That's
He wasn't
crazy.
her teacher and never had been.
That's crazy. See, this is like, they're lynching
Jeffrey
people
Epstein
for
getting banned
this.
for saying African American
Innocent.
Roy % $30. It feels as though we have arrived back at the hand signal and palm gun stage. Now for the next few months I will have to be subjected to every boomer around me talking about Vail being the bank account name.
Yeah, dude, literally. Hey, his account name was
Rival
Bob.
Recess sent $25. Third worldists are saying notice how all these white leaders are implicated in the files. They leave out that the kind of blackmail wouldn't work in non-white countries because that kind of shit is par for the course in the third world. Aisha was how old? Jake's I like the guy, but he's pathetic shit is getting old.
Yeah, I'm getting pissed off with that. I mean, and especially from someone that just doesn't know what they're talking about. You know, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but if you don't know what you're talking about, maybe you should just not attack me. You know? You want to play that game? Like, sorry, but your outrage is not a substitute for knowing what the fuck you're talking about. That's the ideology of the left. Your emotiveness, your outrage is not a substitute for critical thinking. I don't want to play that card, but it's getting ridiculous. You know, this guy's just going to be the maddest guy walking around with his ass on his head. Yeah, no one's happy that it happened. Okay? But you don't even really know what you're talking about. You just got here. I don't even think you understand anything you're talking about. You don't know the first thing about Hitler. You don't know the first thing about the Nazis. You don't know the first thing about fucking anything. So, you know, people love disagreeing with me. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They say, well, I'm mad. It's like, okay, well, emotion is feminine.
Yosef 1776 sent $50. Jake Shields is Garmaxing.
Yeah, it's really cringe.
Deep Fresh sent $20.
And it's getting obnoxious.
Deep Fresh sent $20. Burger store built like a box. Food bag is a box. Burger in a box. Fries in a box. Eat the box. You have to eat the box. Average John 93 sent $100. With friends like Jake Shields, who needs enemies. The guy praises Hitler constantly on Twitter but can't handle civil
Crazy.
swear. If you don't stop normalizing Epstein, Jake's gonna punch kids.
Thank you for the big super chat. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and I told him that. I said, you make Hitler jokes every day. You make jokes about a warlord who killed millions of people and he wanted to enslave all of Russia. And you're crying about this guy's island? I mean, really? And here's the point. If you're okay with edgy jokes, then be consistent. If we could talk about the truth of the Holocaust, we could talk about the truth of the island. If we could joke about the Holocaust, we could joke about the island. This whole bitching and moaning, hey man, you can't joke about that. First of all, it's 30 years ago. He got charged in 2006 for stuff that happened years before that. Literally, it's 25 years ago. Grow up. I'm over that, man. It's like, you know, but these guys are numbskulls. It's all just emotion. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They haven't thought critically about any of this. It's just them in their feelings about the latest atrocity propaganda they saw on the timeline by people that actually have an ideology, by Muslims or leftists. And it's just like, what is even the point of this? Is it useful to have somebody that has no clue what they're talking about posting the same talking points? I doubt it. I mean, what is the value? At one point, it's like, oh, you know, this guy's saying the talking points. We need them to get the message out. They're mainstreaming it. Okay, well, the talking points are out. It's mainstream. You know, let's go through some of the content here. Jake Shields tweets, Trump hates Massey for exposing the pedos. You know what Uncle would do with this, Anon. Our politicians are blackmailed by a satanic cult. I don't find Jews raping and torturing children funny, so I'm a sellout. Do you get it yet? Our own government is our biggest enemy. They are truly evil. Making this a left-right issue is a distraction. The Goyim hate us because they are jealous they don't get to drain the blood of this 100 times a day. 100 times a day. 100 times per day. No analysis, no insight, no information, no original ideas. It's like, okay, yeah, let's just get more of this dialogue tree. I haven't gotten enough of this dialogue tree. Who is this for exactly, other than people with face tattoos? Who is this for other than people that have gotten punched in the face 1,000 times, people with face tattoos, former drug addicts? Seriously. People that believe in alternative medicine and drinking your own piss? Who is this for? You know what this is? This is just vague sentiment. That's all this is. This is not nuanced. This is not detailed. This is not factual, informational, insightful, analytical. I mean, what is this other than just like expressing the same sentiment over and over and over and over every day for years? Let's do another podcast where we get all the same people saying all the same things. Hey, remember the King David Hotel bombing? Yeah, that was crazy. Hey, remember the Liberty? Yeah, that was crazy. And remember the dancing Israelis? Google dancing Israelis. And remember... It's like, okay, got it. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt, bro. Got the hat. Got the gift bag. Because, you know, that's easy. Critical thinking is hard. I know that. I know that's difficult. Reading books is hard. Reading the news is hard. You know, you'll have these same people, they tweet every day, you know, they cause all the wars in the Middle East. Really? Name 5 of the leaders in the Middle East right now. Like, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to wind up debating one of these people, and I'm just going to check them. I am literally just going to drop the quiz, and everyone knows that any one of these people that I talk to is not going to know, like, the basics about anything. It's going to be like, are you smarter than a fifth grader? Okay, Middle East war expert, tell me about what's happening in Yemen. Tell me what happened in Yemen last week. Can you do it? Tell me what's happening in Pakistan right now. Can you do it? Mr. War expert. What year did these wars start? Do you even know? Like, they couldn't even tell you. They let, people like me or others do the thinking and the research. People like this amplify the vague sentiment. And then they get butthurt about something and then they turn around and say, hey, you need to apologize. I don't agree with you. It's like, okay, well, while we're on the subject, you don't even have an informed opinion. You don't even know what you're talking about. So you really have no right. You have your right to an opinion. Well, so does everybody. I don't care. I see all these people tweeting at me, Sneeko. Now Sneeko, really, bro? Now Sneeko's telling me, you shouldn't be amplifying this. Dude, you were saying the same stuff. Sneeko literally tweeted a picture of Epstein with the big coat on and said he really had that shit on. Okay. So, again, what are we doing? So when it was cool. When when you tweeted that in October of last year, that was fine. Yeah, Epstein had that shit on. When I sell the shirt, oh, that's too far. That's optically bad. Did you forget you said that? And how about your own religion, bro? How about your own religion? Your religion is literally about harems and, you want to talk about Aisha? You want to talk about the prophet's wife? Seriously? Your own fucking people will say she was 9 years old. Let's not even go there. Let's just not even go there, please. I don't want to fight with you guys. I like Jake, I like Sneeko, but come on now. We want to take it there? I don't think you do. I'm a pretty respectful person. I'm a pretty humble person. People want to have their opinion, that's fine. Then people want to start coming at me. And it's like, okay, well, you guys don't even know what you're talking about. So let's just try to acknowledge our own limitations, please. Let's just have a little self-awareness. And Jake, this guy, how many times are we going to have this public blow-up? And every time he apologizes, hey, man, I'm sorry. Hey, man, I shouldn't have said that. Hey, I should have talked to you first. Hey, I didn't see this. But people have this resentment towards me. They don't want to fight me. What the fuck? And then they just accidentally let it slip that they got this big fucking problem with me. I love that. So, whatever. I'm just over it. I'm just so over that. Guy that literally worships Hitler. All of them. Worship Hitler. Hitler's the man. I love Hitler. LOL, the Holocaust. Dude, Hitler was a racial supremacist. They really think that Hitler wanted to create like a wholesome Chungus, Democrat, socialist country. If Hitler had it his way, they would have killed and enslaved millions of people. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They go, Hitler in their mind, Hitler's like Superman. Like, he was an alien that came here to fight for truth, justice, and the American way. He came here to free the Slavs from communism, and he just wanted to destroy pornography. And it's like, no, like, he wanted to enslave half of Europe. He wanted to colonize Eastern Europe. He wanted an empire based on racial hierarchy. Hello? He wanted to implement a racial caste system. Jake, your kids aren't even white. In Hitler's Germany, your kids would be second-class citizens. And you want to talk about, well, when you have kids, you'll feel differently. Dude. Like, what do you think Hitler would think about you, bro? And I'm not saying that for any reason other than, like, I thought we all understood that we could have this ironic detachment. Like, understanding this, we could have a mature view of Hitler, and we can sort of have an admiration for how he rebuilt the German state, while also being conscious of the fact that he did commit atrocities, although they were embellished for political purposes. Like, I thought we could have a mature understanding. No, they're not capable of this. They're not capable. For them, it's either Hitler was the devil or he's Jesus. For them, it's all or nothing. In their story, no, it's just reversed. Hitler's the good guy, and the world started when I don't even know. Like, you ask these people what happened in the 20th century, they would tell you, well, first the Jews got us into World War I, then the Jews got us into World War II, then they killed Kennedy, then they did 9/11, and then they killed Charlie Kirk. Like, if you asked any of these people, write U.S. history out from start to finish, that's what it would be for them. I couldn't tell you about anything else. So, yeah, it's just getting really irritating. And I'm just about done. I've had it with that. I really, you want to do your podcast and bring the same people on to talk about to give the same speech that you've been giving for 3 years. Knock yourself the fuck out. You want to do another podcast where you say, Jews are killing kids. It's a genocide in Palestine, blah, blah. Okay, knock yourself out. We've heard it. We've been there, done that, like I said. Same people, same message, same speech. Go right ahead. I'm actually interested in critical thinking and a political movement. You want to virtue signal and post platitudes, and I'll bet you 2 bits, you won't even be here in 5 years. I bet you $1 million, these people won't even be here in 5 years. When it becomes unpopular again, they'll be on to something else. So anyway, it's a load of shit that we're getting from them. I've held my tongue long enough. I've had enough. I should be humiliated and apologize. Apologize to fucking who? You? Why am I apologizing to you? Apologize. Blow it out your ass. Fucking apologize. To who? Selling a shirt? You're selling a shirt that resembles a shirt that a bad guy wore. Now apologize to who? Liberals? You? Women? Fuck off. You should be humiliated and embarrassed. Think I'm embarrassed? Fuck you. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed for the shit you post every day. It's retarded. Fucking retarded. Try posting something without a spelling error. Try learning English. You should be embarrassed. Learn English, bro. This is a barely literate. Every post, me no like Jews. Me like Hitler. You should be fucking embarrassed. You should take a fucking English course before you come back on the timeline and tell me I should be embarrassed and I should apologize. Dad, it's fucking enough already. Here's what I'm pissed off. This guy, every week this is happening. Talking shit on the timeline. I say, hey, bro, what's up? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, blah, blah. Okay, man, it's all good. Again. Oh, Nick is Israel first, blah, blah. Hey, Jake, what the fuck is up with this? Oh, sorry, dude, I should have texted you, blah. Hey, man, it's all good, whatever. I mean, literally the other day, I think yesterday, I texted Jake. I said, so we going to do this every month now? He goes, you're right. I shouldn't have said that. That was dumb. I shouldn't have told you to apologize, blah, blah, blah. I said, hey, I know you don't mean any harm. I don't hold a grudge. It's fine. Today, all day. Dude, you just shouldn't be in this. Clearly you have no discipline. You have no self-control. I thought I had no self-control. That's next level. Certainly you have no control over your actions. Maybe you should just stick to something else. Like, seriously. How are we going to have a movement no one can disagree? Everybody has to think the same thing. Everybody has to... it's getting really suffocating. We can make Holocaust jokes. That's really funny and edgy, but you can't joke about that. It's getting really suffocating. People telling me, hey, you're not on the team if you don't believe this. You're not on the team if you don't agree with this. ICE sucks. Hands off Venezuela. Hands off Greenland. The Jews killed Charlie Kirk. That's not funny. You need to apologize. It's like, okay, man, I'm out. You know, you want to have this purity spiraling movement, hey, good luck. Lots of luck. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Let's see where you are in 5 years. The Fight Back podcast, hey, good luck, buddy. You do it your way. I have no enemies, okay? No grudges. I'm not coming after you. But I'm not coming on your podcast. I'm done with that. You go your way, I'll go mine. You try it your way, I'll try it my way. You go and run for Congress. God help us. The day that Jake Shields is in Congress. You even know what Congress is or does? For fuck's sake. I'm thinking about running for Congress. Bro, you don't know anything. So, hey, knock yourself out. Try and run. And you have it your way. Okay, pal? I'll do it. You know, you don't like my methods. You don't understand it. Good news. You don't need to understand it. It's a free country. Knock yourself out. You do it your way. I'll do it my way. Always have. It's been like this for 10 years. You just get goofy people, and there's just no respect. I've been doing this for my whole life. I know more than you. More successful at this than you. You don't have to agree with me, but this now everybody wants to attack my credibility. You need to apologize. Where do you get off? I need to apologize like you're my mother. For fuck's sake. People say I burn every bridge. I don't like being treated this way. You know? I've paid a steep price to have editorial freedom on my show. I paid a steep price to be able to say whatever I want. I'm not going to be cowed by numbskulls. You know, these cocksuckers think they're going to shame it. Nick said this on Twitter. Hey, fuckface, Twitter ain't real life. Okay, tweet more crap about me, like I care. It's totally, oh, no, don't tweet anything bad about me. I need to be liked by this island of misfit toys. Get a life. Anyway, I'm over it, man. I'm telling you, something broke when Charlie Kirk got killed. Something broke. Charlie Kirk got killed, and all these people revealed how weak they are. You know, Charlie Kirk died, and it's it really revealed the cracks in this, whatever this thing is. Everybody's blaming Israel. For crying out loud. And at the end of the day, these are people that, they just have no thirst for knowledge. It's all just virtue signaling. You know, it's such a thin ideological thing, and it's all virtue signaling. You know, they can't even be bothered to read the relevant information. And, so it's sort of pointless for them. Anyway.
Boy, Banana sent $50. The monologue on Friday about Hassan was so funny I almost broke my viewing streak. Love the show. What's your opinion on the reunions?
I think they suck.
Candace's Chocolate Cheeks sent $20. First super chat got my wag flag today. So tough, Loki, bring back the beard to hide the July power level.
People like the beard. People, it's funny. I took the beard, and a lot of people hit me up, and they're like, I actually really like the beard. So, you can't win. You can't please everybody.
Brian sent $25. There's a 2013 email in the Epstein files where they are trying to brainstorm people to invite to a 92nd Street Y meeting. They list about 60 very prominent people, but they only want to invite people with blue eyes.
Interesting.
Taco Dog sent $20. Who would win in a fist fight? Gavin MCS or Alex Jones?
Alex Jones, for sure. The guy's huge. I mean, he's massive. And Gavin is a scrappy guy, but he's a smaller guy. He's a little smaller like me. Alex Jones is just pure muscle. The guy's built like a tank. He's built like a boulder. I would not want to have Alex Jones coming at me full speed. I mean, it's probably be like getting hit by a truck. Literally be like getting shot with a cannonball. if Alex Jones was running at you full speed. So I wouldn't fuck with him. You know, and he's like a big teddy bear. He's like a big sweetie pie, but that man,
Sweetie pie.
He's, first of all, he's a maniac. And second of all, he is just like, I feel like he could deflect a bullet. I feel like if you hit him with like a small caliber bullet, it would just bounce right off. Talking about like 30-06, it's like that bullet wouldn't even penetrate. There wouldn't even be an entry wound. It would just... He's a beast. So definitely, Alex Jones is like, he's probably the number one contender.
Shake Sutton sent $20. Nick, I just wanted to say thank you again for your kindness and for taking the time to take a photo with me outside the restaurant in Miami. Small gestures like that really mean a lot and go a long way. America first and God bless.
Which restaurant? Honestly, not to sound like aura farming, but that happened a bunch of times. But you got it, buddy. You're welcome. Always. I'll always take a picture for the fans. It's got to stick and move, but I'll always take a picture, so you're welcome, buddy. I'm glad you appreciated it.
Be Dead Build sent $50. I'm John Goyle for you last year. A no-brainer. I went to University of KY on November 19 for Michael Knowles Q&A as a Nordic libertarian. Witnessed Roy Army burying DW live years before I was a frog emoji.
Yawn Goyle, that's really funny. Well, who's even still with him? Even his own commenters aren't with him. I still read the comments. I like to watch his fall off, his biblical fall off, and I read the comments, and the comments are like, your shtick is getting old, John. It's honestly sad how somebody like that is so twisted. His mind has been completely warped by that Dark Lord, Darren Beatty. You've allowed that Dark Lord to twist your mind until now. You've become the very thing you swore to destroy. Don't lecture me, Nick. I see through the lies of the Groypers. I do not fear the Jews as you do. And that's literally the dialogue. Because Goyle used to be like me. He used to be a Groyper. He told me I lied to the Blaze. He told me I got flown out. They interviewed me. They asked me questions about Israel. I lied through my teeth, and I'm going to be your guy. Goyle hooked up the Elijah me interview in December 21. Like, he convinced Elijah to do it. So he was our guy, and then somewhere along the way, he just got corrupted. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the fact that he opened his girlfriend's laptop and it was a picture of me as a screensaver. Maybe that did it. Who knows? Maybe it was the whole, like, erectile dysfunction thing. Maybe it was the fact that he could just never be me. Maybe it's the fact that he found out I was making fun of him when he got in a car crash. Well, look, he's a dork, okay? I never liked him. What can I say? I work alone, buddy. Poor guy. I do feel kind of bad. Because here's the thing. It's really hard to be me. Because people are so sensitive. I mean, people worship me and love me. And if I'm not everything they want me to be and more, if I'm not giving them enough attention, if I'm not, their best good friend, they really despise me. It's like a weird position to be in, because most people, no one gives a shit about them. And if you don't like them, they're like, whatever. But with me, it's like the sun shines on a person and they glow. But when the sun stops shining and shines somewhere else, then they just become resentful and angry, and they say, you always were a horrible person. They start counting the grievances, and it's like, what did I even do to these people? There's like a dozen people that's like, they will never move on. And it's like, what did I even do? They act like I killed their wife. They act like I killed their whole family. I think literally, there are people that their children have been murdered, and they have forgiven the killers faster and more deeply than people that hold the grudge against me because I was like, stop being their friend or something. Like, I didn't even do anything to John Doyle. The only thing that happened is he got in a car crash, and I said something like, LOL, it's a shame he didn't die. And he got really mad. It's like, okay, I can see why you're mad, but, like, you're still mad? That was, like, 5 years ago. Let it go. let it go. That was literally the reason for the crash out. We were like on the same page, and then he was like, I heard you talk trash about me in a group chat. It's like, so what? Everyone talks about everyone, okay? I'm funny and I like to gossip, and sometimes I can't help myself. Honestly, that's my problem. That's kind of always been my problem. Is I just like to talk shit, and it gets me in trouble. So, I gotta work on that. Okay, granted, I have to work on that. I am flawed. But yeah, we were like best good friends. And he got in this... He was fine. He didn't even get injured, okay? He was totally fine. His stupid gay car got totaled, but he was fine. And I said, damn it, shame, you almost... I think you should have died. And he's like, I heard you said I should die in a car crash. Dude, we were kidding, okay? We just hate your show. We just hate you. We just hate you. Whatever. You should still be objective, okay? I don't know. I don't take all that personally. People talk shit about me. I honestly don't take it personally. You know? So, anyway. Dark Doyle. But yeah, he really did get twisted up by Darren Beattie, and now he's just like a Jew glazer. It's great. They all did. They all did. Patrick Casey, Matt Kipta, Jake Lloyd, that whole contingent, these like dick riders, these bandwagoners from 10 years ago. First of all, none of them have independent success. They're all failures. Second of all, they now like define themselves in opposition to me. Everything they tweet is just like a subtweet about me, and it's like I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes I wish I could just be, you know, a fly on the wall, because I really am just a voyeur. People say, like in a sexual context, or like you're a cuck. It's like I really just. I'm kind of just like a passive observer of life. Does anyone else feel like that? I feel more comfortable as I go through life as sort of just an observer. I just like to contemplate. I like to watch the cars go by. I like to people watch. I like to watch the people walk by. I like to listen to their conversations. You know, I like to sit alone in the corner of a cafe, and I just like to, you know, enjoy the ambiance. And that's how I like to go through life, but because of my strong personality and the things I say, I just excite people. People get angry, they get passionate, they go, yeah, they go, I hate this guy. It's like someone lost their life because they were mad at me. Someone died outside my house because they were so mad at me. This guy was like, I hate this guy so much, I'm going to try and shoot him and possibly die. So, it's like, let me just do my show. Can I just be... It's so hard to be yourself. It's so hard to just be yourself, because everybody, you know, has these expectations. They want something from you. Want you to be a certain way, say a certain thing. And, yeah, life is defined by these complications. You just get tangled up in these people's lives. I really do believe being famous is such a curse, because the more people who you exist in their consciousness, it's just like bad for you. I think it's better to just be unknown. It's better to be anonymous. Better to just be a drifter. Anyway, so, because I do think all these other people, like, no one gives a fuck what John Doyle says. But it's like me. I say something in a group chat, people are like, I'm going to dedicate my life to hating you forever. It's like, what the fuck? Holy. Anyway. Weird stuff.
Sprinkle said $100. Came across a clip of you talking about not being able to pause the game. My dad was one of those that would smash Xbox with no fucks given.
Wow.
I probably had to buy MW2 12 times over. I can't pause.
Thank you for the big super chat. That's just cringe. If your dad is breaking your stuff, that's just like... That's L dad behavior. My dad, he only broke my phone once. But other than that, never broke any of my stuff. So he was a W. But the whole, like, smashing the... Remember those, like, YouTube videos? Excuse me, they were, like, staged? Where that, like, the kid would, like, slip over the Thanksgiving dinner table and the dad would, like, blow up the Xbox. Good times.
Taco Dog sent $20. Who would win in a fist fight? Ben Shapiro or Tim Pool?
I don't know. I mean, they're both smaller guys. I mean, we're all around the same size, I would say. I think Shapiro's maybe got more muscle. You know, there was an arc where he was working out a little bit. I don't know. I think he might be the winner, but I don't know.
Nick Fewitz 9 sent $20. If Charlie had some sort of spiritual superpowers, does that mean the multiverse gave you a rival Dark Roy ability you've kept hidden from us or have yet to awaken?
Well, yeah, we're like entangled on the quantum level, so I haven't talked about that. Me and Charlie, both being from Chicago, being kind of like the mirror image, our electrons are entangled at the quantum level, so we're sort of mirroring each other.
Track.7 sent $100. We need a military general to be president until we can establish a new class/system of Congress. The elite pedos need to face the guillotine publicly. Military or militia, time is coming. Everyone be ready.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. And then, thank you for the big super chat. And then we need ice cream for dinner and no bedtime and no parents. Yeah, okay, bro. See you at work tomorrow. Okay, fucker. See you at the water cooler.
Fucker.
We need a military general to be president. I don't need to face a guillotine. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. See you at work tomorrow.
Smoke 92 sent $20. Thanks for the content. You're the man.
You're welcome.
Happy Black History Month. Nigga sent $25. If Hitler were a woman, do you think she would have tried to exterminate every man under 6 feet 2 inches making less than 6 figs?
Yeah, definitely.
Rickabir sent $20. Well, Illinois, some stay out of NWY white people migrants. Also listen to White Excellence Chicago World Brothers instead of Kanye sneaker ass and that Euro EDM brain slop. AF is the only good new gen material.
Okay.
Joey Allen 904 sent $20. Been noticing it's growing. Eventually that needs to be a revolt of some kind. Not sure what that would look like. I don't think pressure will cause change.
Yeah, okay.
Kaylee 72501 sent $20. Gang. Red Pilled Pleb sent $100. Yes, Jesus inaugurated the new covenant with the people of Israel during the last separate fulfillment of Jeremiah 31:31-33. Not the Goyim. Matthew 15:24. Although salvation through Christ is offered to all people. John 3:16. Titus 2:11. It is a grievous error to let your enemies toward Jews and your institutional idolatry call your exegesis of Holy Writ.
No.
Thanks. We're not interested in heresy. Thank you for the big super chat. We're not interested in Protestant heresy. And the going to motive is crazy. I think you're a Jew.
Sent $20. Did you catch that Epstein/Charlie Kirk Avengers edit? That shit went so hard I ordered a quarter zip and started
Dude, I posted
Israeli citizenship. So long, Goyim. I wish I was more white. Sent $20. Was watching Matt Walsh and he's reading all the Epstein emails taking about Gentiles like animals. My guess is this still won't be the thing that makes him leave DW because Ben Shapiro is not like that. The Denied sent $20. Nick, did you watch the video Meta Suede released this weekend on you and the Growivers?
I have no idea who that
Triple
is.
Acetate Slam sent $100. So true.
Thank you for the big super chat. I appreciate it.
Sent $1,488. I soft blocked you on X after your support of Epstein. As you know, I am all for equality in the fact that he refused to traffic Afro-American girls sickened me. Then the Epstein dump came out and I realized black girls are 1.75 times more likely to be molested and he was just playing his part to even the playing field. Anyway, follow me and I'll follow you back.
Really, bro?
John Dave Irving sent $1,488. Did you miss my super chats, by the way? What if I've been here the whole time?
Yeah, I'm sort of missing super chats is an interesting phrase. That's sort of like a interesting turn of phrase, missing super chats, yeah. Well, I appreciate the huge super chat. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, thank you very much. Funny amounts. Yep, definitely missing something. Thank you for that. Very good stuff as always. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a while since we heard from you. I always have to wonder if you're out there somewhere as a different username. No, but God bless. Thank you very much. 07's in the chat for John Dave Irving. Very good. Thank you.
$20. That Epstein merch Floyd blew up in your face. You will forever keep for Epstein. Now beholden to your merch sales. You're his bitch now. All for what? Clicks. You're losing sight of your mission.
Oh, that's crazy. Don't let it spike your cortisol. It's just a shirt.
$20.
Just a shirt, bro.
One of those cute drop. 5 D-Chess McGaw people and he's running out of cokes for this administration. Still thinks it's all part of Trump's plan to take out the elites for now, though.
Yeah.
Russian hacker sent $50. We care about saving our people from domination and replacement, not arguing whether or not he was a pedophile. You sabotaged us when it mattered most. You've completely lost the optics. You should adhere to Trump/Roy Cohn's 3 rules if you want to win.
Oh,
narrative, attack relentlessly, and then proclaim victory regardless of the outcome.
Oh, now you're the expert. Thank you for the advice.
69 cent $20. I'm sorry for all the other going, but we need you to Goy Max in 2026. 2026 the year of ascension and the year of Goy Maxing.
No, we're Goyim minimizing. Fuck the Goyim. Goyim are stupid.
More sent $20. We are being raped. Time to become the rapists again. Hashtag rapism. CMS 99 sent $20. GF went to a private Baptist high school. They had a Jewish religious counselor. What the hell? Anyway, listening to the show while working the night shift helps me stay awake. Love the show. Going
You're
progress
welcome.
$20.
Yeah.
Fuck these less than 80 going twin, especially Jake Shields. Mid-SU fighter turned low IQ anti-semi. Also, can you please restock the large of the quarters zip? Folded hands emoji.
Is it out of stock?
Dr. MC Spankus said $20. 5 minutes into the stream and you've already gone over what I said in my pre-show super chat. Oops. I'm having flashbacks to Thursday's show. Please accept my apology in the form of a duplicate deposit. P.S. Working on anthropology degree. One day prove that human races are indeed subspecies. Wish me. The Memer said $20. And Shapiro was based on Candace. Valencian 7 said $20. I don't think that Goyim's stupidity is accidental. My gut says Candace is more caged than she lets see, and so she spreads heavily odds the Jewish attack. She's hiding behind it after months of grifting.
Okay, yeah, it's another conspiracy.
She also
Another layer.
said $20. The term you were looking for is ecumenism.
Nope.
Lord said $21.
Thanks.
First time dono. Love the show, bro. Also pre-firing the super
What
chats.
the
I'm sorry.
fuck,
That's not
man?
ecumenism,
Lord said
man.
$21. First time dono. Love the show, bro. Also pre-firing the super chat. So sorry if you talk about it, but the one pic that's poorly redacted they said was a naked that maybe and it really being a NSFW meme with a grown man's naked ass is wild. Anyways, my question is, what is your favorite cheese?
I don't know, man.
Callie Ryan said $30. Did you listen to retarded Grammy Ice speeches? Epstein files come out and all of them think deporting illegals is more of an issue than satanic pedos. Billie Eilish should house Somalis in her mansions. Anyway, Nick Fuentes wasn't in the Epstein files. Keep it up. Pig emoji. I love pigs. What's your favorite animal?
Okay.
Joan Dark 90.
That's crazy.
Joan Dark 95 said
That's
$20.
actually
It means
crazy.
nothing to be born a Jew. What you choose to be is what matters. Anyone can choose Christ, and it should tell us everything we need to know when a whole group of people defines themselves by their denial of him. A good Jew. Okay, why not a Christian then?
Yeah.
Swedish Reaper said $20. They're 16. Okay, I'll do it for you, Epstein. A man like you shouldn't have to go to this disgusting level. It's literally a child. I will kill this. RKD 4 jits.
disgusting.
Now and forever said $20. I bought a quarter zip and a hat.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Candace Freudian nip slip said $25. Nick was right about Israel, but even more right about
So true. Goyim in
Falcon Fashion
abundance.
said $25. Tucker does a show pushing giants, aliens, and psychic spies. Then does
Yep.
not read for a Christian prayer.
Yeah.
He's as bad as Candace.
Yep, and then he says it's not Jews, it's some other
Chris
thing.
Little said $20. You Nick, I know where his voice stopped, but I asked Rod to
It's
compare the trajectory of
aliens.
America to the fall of the Roman Empire, and it says because of mass immigration and government infiltration, we have 20 to 30 years.
Okay.
Does that sound accurate or full-blown retarded?
Oh my god.
Rumor says $50. A high-profile defense attorney in my family who is adamantly not a conspiracy theorist told me today that him and his lawyer friends cannot help but notice there is something up with Epstein. You're spot on as usual. One of you focusing on the
No,
blackmail
it's-
was most important, and he totally agreed.
Let's go.
Those said
Okay,
$25. It seems strange Jeff wouldn't have any sort of dead man switch given his role.
I
And
know.
MCI
They're gonna
claimed
keep
to have one.
some more stuff outside.
Mac
Boy,
is full shit.
Lord said $25. Hi, another pre-flyer super chat. It's so funny seeing the chat spamming y'all before even letting you finish your point and actually get to the core point of your talk. Already can see the out-of-context clips flooding in. Second question, have you eaten Parmigiano Reggiano?
Yeah.
Unique Mark said $30. Only blackmail in the files is Epstein protecting his people from blackmail. Had David Boyce draw up a settlement to pay off some bitch who had supposed orgy tapes of Clinton and Dersh. Some other Russian bitch tried to blackmail his associates too. He protected his clients.
There you
Ryan
go.
said $25.
Boom.
Reading what got leaked between Epstein and former Activision CEO Bobby Kotick. Seeing that Epstein was all for gambling in Call of Duty from 2014, it's been a funny realization that I was kinda indoctrinated on gambling my parents' money at 13 years old to get the Peacekeeper or a workaholic in Black Ops 3 LOL.
That's crazy.
Slow Worries said $20. You complain the Goyim have ruined anti-Semitism, at least we have misogyny left, which is fundamentally distasteful to the Zim. Goyim mind. Brutus Stefano said $20. I am a deep state operative. We are planning to infiltrate the Super Bowl and deport Bad Bunny, then allowing Jamway to take the show. We will not allow illegals to be in this Christian country. America first. Fuck the niggers. Last base Sweet 2 said $20. Did you catch Matt Walsh today? He went through Epstein being a Jewish supremacist. How he had disdain for Goyim and Christians, and finished with training doctors. A star. Will he be based by 2050? Elon Musk said $20. Hey, mate, just a quick question. If you know who Elon Musk is, I'm currently reading a book of his talking about this history of Zionism, but not sure if he is a good source or if there is a better book.
I don't know the book. What
The
book?
Fatigue said $20. Nick Fuentes, if you can hear me, save me from the grid. Young Dolph said $20. To your point, Epstein directly told Peter Thiel, as you probably know, I represent the Rothschild if you didn't see that. Third Punisher said $100. Do you think Coco the gorilla actually understood sign language, or do you think that stupid white bitch wanted attention?
Okay, thank you for the big super chat. Sound like
Hunter said $50. Did you see the document in the files referencing Jeffrey Epstein requiring a pint of Mormon blood every week as a form of payment?
Yeah, I'm sure that was real.
Hawk24 said $20. People on Twitter saying you're defending Epstein and being paid by Israel are the dumbest retards I've ever seen. Mako 2003 said $20. It's clear as day to me that the Epstein files are just a huge distraction from Hunter Biden's lab. Big Plays said $20. It's so funny. The people hating on Tate and Ye all work moving corporate jobs and wouldn't dare to say anything out of line that would get them in trouble with their dictation.
Yeah,
Lord Neeson said $20. Is it a Jew? A Hasidic? A Frankish? An Israelite? Well, if we can trace sections to specific ideas / founding myths, the myths are the problem and we gotta call them out. Jewish oligarchy founding myth.
Oh gosh.
Larry said $22. How ironic is it that Jeffrey Epstein, the ultimate Jew, sins against white America only for Nick Fuentes to sell his sweater? Did you see the Epstein interview? Changed his appearance multiple times throughout the 2 hours interview. Refers to finances as a human body with multiple cuts and people walking around in background. Odd.
Yeah. Seems like a coincidence. Yeah.
Russell said $20.
It's all
I'm surprised he didn't mention that Epstein was on a work release program, so he left jail for 12 hours a day.
Oh, that's
King Fox
shocking.
said $25. After you talked about it on your show the other night, I watched Revenge of the Sith for the first time. My parents never showed me as a kid because they were prequel haters. Anyway, I loved it and I couldn't agree with you more about Anakin. Thanks for bringing us the truth every night and some genuine entertainment.
Yep, you
British
got
Black
it.
said $20. Not even half the files and already the Goyim have gone insane.
Yep.
Rakshaka said $25. I haven't been watching your show very long. Maybe 7 months. I don't consider myself all that smart either. However, I still get your obvious jokes, hyperbole, or rape bait. How do people not get it? Do they all have Asperger's? I guess being a GOI corrections officer gives you perspective to the true intent of people. Latin
Yeah,
humanity.
I don't know. I never understood it. I mean, I just go where the funny is. I just do the thing that's funny and edgy, and that was just calling to me. Somebody said, you gotta sell the shirt. And I said, that's the greatest idea I've ever heard. I just don't understand not getting it. Like, it's just funny. And people are like, is it political? What? Why is he doing this? It's like, it's stupid. It's funny. It's like, there's all these pictures of him in cool outfits. We're selling the shirt, and we're just making a joke out of it. And like, you getting mad makes it funny. That's part of the joke. And I don't know, people still are not there yet. They're like, what? Now this is beyond the pale. Now you've done it. It's like, dude, that's what makes it funny.
Chris Bob sent $20. Time for you to move on from the Epstein subject. Stick to geopolitics for the movement. Sent $6. Thanks for the GW autobiography recommendation. Just finished. One question for you. What would your recommendation for someone wanting to be physically invested in the America First movement be that has years of experience in sales and networking, but also randomly in years of blue-collar labor? I'm 23 and love politics.
I don't know, man. Find some.
Rabbi Shimmy Slotnick sent $20. This might be your first super chat sent live from Tel Aviv, or not considering all the fans that were sending chats over the summer. My mother's love for Christ brought us here for a couple days as it had been her lifelong dream for her and I to visit the holy sites. It certainly made my faith stronger. Christ is king. Red Hardy.
Awesome. Love it. Based.
America First 1776 sent $20. All Mexican Chavez Lauren Epstein. R. Stoic sent $20. Oh, Nick Fuentes. Here comes Moggy Jr. Reformed Stoic is the first legitimate white nationalist rapper, and he just dropped Moggy Jr. on YouTube. Fibula is referenced. It's Fire Flames Browski. Uncle Laddie did nothing wrong. Well, he blew IT. By the way, we need to port Max. Reformed Stoic teach you. Deus Fooled sent $40. Been watching since 2023. Thankful for you and your sacrifices you made for America. We'd really be lumped in with the time travelers if it wasn't for you. Check out the leaked audio from Epstein's meeting with Ehud Barak. Jay mentioned Steele at Palantir briefly. Thought it was interesting he was already on their radar.
Yeah, I saw that. It's
Squared sent $20. I've worked at a major metro for 20 years. Detective in sex crimes and domestic. You are spot on with your Epstein crimes analysis.
Let's go!
Always follow the money.
Thank you.
No, I Perfect One sent $20. This is my first super chat. This episode was amazing, man. Truly a big show.
Thanks.
You Epstein perfectly. All love. God bless.
Thank you,
Yes,
man.
I can't wait to get my America First.
It's on its
Archaeosophy
way.
sent $20. Women are the most protected when they are betrothed and then in a real marriage, becoming their husband's property. Our current system makes women more vulnerable than they've ever been.
Someone please think of the women. No. Yeah, our system is totally broken. Please, someone think of the women that are making $100 million a year on OnlyFans. Someone please think of the women that divorce their husbands and take the kids and all the money, child support. Won't someone think of the women for once? All we do is talk about the men. Will someone please consider the women as victims of the system? That's a really good point. That's really got me down. People say, why do you seem so upset? It's like, dude, women are the victim of this system.
Jake Ryan sent $100, aiming to host 25,000 for 3 days of speakers, networking, seminars, and vendors events in AF. Would like you there as a keynote speaker, all inclusive, plus 1 VIP ticket, VIP only events, ball, gala, auction, 15% promo for first 1K grow hypers, then 5%, ticket rev share, and more. If you come, the rest falls into place. Hope to have you 926 in FL. Orion.shop/DPG convention.
I don't know what that is. I appreciate the big super chat. I guess I'll check it out, but no promises.
Upsquirt sent $20. One weird link to the wider laptop. NYPD jackets were seen on drone video during the island search warrant. Human Trafficking Task Force. The finders ran this type pedo trafficking ring in 1978 AS.
One weird link. NYPD jackets on drone video during the island warrant. What is the connection of Wiener?
Chang Drink sent $20.
That the FBI was there?
Chang Drink sent $20.
Was there?
Epstein laughing in his grave at Kansas' big slot today. Meanwhile, you laid out his operation clearly and debunked the bullshit with hard facts. LMC Friday Super Show.
Let's go. Thank you.
Mudgate sent $20. NY Post dropped a story suggesting Epstein was working for Putin. In summary, Epstein wanted banking influence, but they never met. Didn't mention his emails criticizing Putin and ABT funding opposition.
Like I said,
Generic
Russia
Dork
is
sent $20. Do you game from the studio for the show, or do you have a separate setup?
from the studio.
Gunnar Jeff sent $20. Don't bring me any African American S. Jeffrey Epstein. Colorado sent $20. Dispassionate and objective take on Epstein. Like objectively not racist and genuinely coherent. People should listen to you more. And Michael Tracy would hopefully appreciate.
Michael Tracy won't even follow me. He hates me.
Imam sent $20. Jesus didn't fulfill the prophecies of the Old Testament. There is plenty of videos explaining that, and in Judaism it was.
No blasphemy, please. No
Busted
heresy.
Boy sent $25. All of this leads to a final battle between JP Morgan's GIA and Nick Fuentes GIA. Drewster sent $25. The new dump of Epstein files is very concerning. It is making me truly worried that the rich and powerful in the world may be not as well intentioned as I once thought. Do you think it's possible that Israel has something to do with all
Okay,
of
that's
that?
good.
Loomis sent
Hold on.
$20. I believed for a long time that Candace is letting this own to run cover. She is probably too stupid to even realize it, and she gets fed every stupid thing she says by him. Bisbee Better sent $20. Oh, the vindication, it feels amazing. Now look into the camera and tell everyone that you eat a created glory.
Oh, you're the Orthodox Seether. I didn't even really know what you meant. You're still here?
Partio Joe sent $100. You are so humorous and excellent at roasting. Always good at keeping us informed as well. It would be cool if you could guest appearance on Kill Tony. Plenty of going to roast there. All seriousness. God bless for me and my mother.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you for the big super chat. Me and Mom love that. Well, God bless. We love the father or mother-son duo. W's in the chat for Atria Joe and his mom.
Mustang 79 said $100. You are correct on it. So
I know.
people know what we tried to say. Not defending him, but putting out the truth. I'm Baptist, and if we believe Jesus is King and died for our sin, we're brothers in Christ.
Thank you for the big super chat. Let's go.
Edward Rare said $20. Walk. You know what happens when you get deported? You just go back to your old house. They act like you can stand alive by STG. Anyway, you good goon. How long does the merch take to ship out? Love. Muted appointment 59 said $25. Can you look up Rudolf Rudy Tonzi, Harvard neuroscientist for Epstein? He was in an Epstein file on an article about how Alzheimer's is potentially an infectious disease, and another file where a woman allegedly saw blood stains on his pants when she was 5 years old after he was allegedly harvesting blood/adrenochrome.
Okay, yeah, I'll get right on that.
Igor Petrovich said $20.
Sounds
Just
real.
watched the entire 2-hour interview with Epstein and Bannon on YouTube. It was great. Very high-level conversation. The guy was a pure genius, and he wasn't the monster we all perceived him to be. At the very least, he wasn't a baby lizard. That much is obvious. I highly recommend watching to anyone that hasn't.
Okay, that's such a filter. If you thought that was smart, you're low IQ. High-level conversation. They're like trying to explain the financial crisis, not even really doing a good job of it.
It looks stupid.
Paul Walnut Rowe said $20. Crusade against low IQ anti-Semitism. Thank you for taking a stand tonight and putting these lawyers down back in their place. They're in pizza money, my nigga.
Thanks, yep.
Average John
Goya
93 cents,
shut
$3.
down.
Glad to watch this show and wear my wang footy even though I'm not American.
Let's go!
Canadian Catholic upbringing, and since I've been
Thank you
watching
for the
update
big
videos and
super
life
chat.
choices,
Yes, love
Deborah
it.
said $20. It's crazy how niggas are really getting filtered by a quarter zip.
That's
James has been
crazy.
real retarded and not even I can defend that shit. I'm tired of being his fucking babysitter. My loyalty is to you and whatever you build. No
Yeah.
matter what it is.
It's annoying, but we have to call. We have to call the masses every now and again. This is just like, you got to keep it interesting. I'm never going to become one of these people that's just like a drag, where it's just like, ring, ring, ring. Every day it's the same shit. Ring, the Jews are killing us. Ring, we're powerless. Ring, it's like, the elites are unbeatable. That's just this like defeatist, static, lame, like, message. I try to be dynamic and novel and challenging and funny. That's why I have staying power. These people that get mad at this, it's like, this is what it is to be an entertainer. It's what it is to be thought-provoking. If you want to be a propagandist, then go and do that. I'm not a propagandist. I'm trying to determine the truth.
Chad Bronco said $20. I heard you like to take late night drives. I promise you this is worth the drive. Good country donuts in either South Elgin or Crystal Lake. White, clean, fresh, great selection, seasonal favorites, open 24 hours.
gosh.
When I can't sleep, I drive 20 miles to get them, and there will be people till 2 a.m. lol.
Country Donuts in Schaumburg. Let's take a look at the website. Yeah, I mean, they look okay. The donuts, you know what? Or County Donuts, yeah, you know what? That looks pretty damn good. That looks pretty, and they are open 24 hours. Wow. Okay, you know what? I was going to hate on it, but that looks like a W recommendation.
Rockford first said $25. Happy nigga month from Rockford.
Thanks, nigga.
John Day Irving said $50. Andrew plus Tristan Date, Sneeko, Myron, Jake Shields, etc. Act. The only one who will stand by your side is Rain or Shine has proven to be Suleiman Ahmed.
Honestly, Suleiman is really loyal. He always has my back. He's always in my corner, always defending me. Even if he doesn't agree, he says, "Oh, I get where he's coming from." Suleiman is a really great guy. I know a lot of Groypers don't like him. He is one of the most solid guys in this thing, and I know he's Muslim, and I know we don't agree on things, but he is a man of integrity and character, intellectual honesty, and I tell the truth. He has had my back consistently for years, asking nothing in return. You know, a lot of these guys, they crash out on me because I don't do their show enough times, or I don't answer their text messages, or, you know, I'm not doing enough for them. This guy has always had my back, and we don't always agree, but he's always been very even-handed and fair, and overall just an affable guy. So I like Suleiman, I really do, and I know he's a Muslim and all that, but listen, character speaks for itself.
Disgruntled Grow ever sent $20. Nice strong ad with Candace on shit. Bring up the torture and pizza documents. Actually, you guys don't know whether evil and also I'm just being ironic about age. Blur. Incoherent. You sound like a kid.
Yeah, try getting it out, Goy. Try getting it out, you stupid Goy. Were you able to even type this, or do you ask ChatGPT to proofread? What torture documents? The email where he said nice torture video? That could mean anything, dude. He's like a hardcore BDSM porn guy. It could mean fucking anything, stupid.
Riley James sent $30. Hot tub or sauna? What are better for overall health and well-being?
Dude, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I like a hot tub better. I prefer a hot tub. I think sauna is better for you, but I like the hot tub better. Sauna is gross. You know, guys love the sauna. I think it's gross. Who wants to go and get sweaty like that? That's just disgusting. I'm just gonna sit there and get as sweaty as possible. You can't even be on your phone. The fuck is that? I like a hot tub. You know. Here's what I've determined. I need like a big rumpus room. Okay, you ready for this? This is my vision. I need like a giant loft space, high ceilings, with like a huge LED video wall. And I need like my computer hooked up to it. And I need all the apps, like Netflix and everything. And I need my library. And then I need just like a big-ass hot tub. And so my vision, look, I'm not really a man of expensive tastes. I just need like one room. Just give me a big-ass one room. Bed, big-ass shower, nice-ass toilet, big hot tub. And all I really need is to just chill in the hot tub, watch my shows, watch my YouTube about aircraft carriers, play my video games, read my books on Internet Archive when I'm in the hot tub, drinking a Monster, and like having a cheeseburger. I'm really a simple guy, simple pleasures. That's all I need. You could put me 50 feet underground. I would be good. So, that's kind of like my vision of the future. That's my 2030 vision.
Basil sent $20. Great show. Very surreptitious.
Very surreptitious indeed, isn't it? Basil, what up? Very surreptitious. Yeah, you know, you struggled with that one. Some lawyer. Look at my lawyer, dog. Could you imagine? What kind of ambulance defender are you? Imagine I'm an ambulance company trying to sue my patient into the ground, and you get up on the stand and say, well, my client saw that the defendant was surreptitiously slipping and falling to hurt himself. You know, it's not going to be a good look. Nah, but the GOAT, regular streams, I'm looking forward to it. You're like our Red Scare. Red Scare is our Red Scare, because, you know, I know you have beef with Dasha, but I like her. I know you have beef with Dasha. She thinks you're like a creep. I like her, and I like Anna. Even though she's Jewish, I actually like her a lot. Even though I'm kidding. You know that's a joke. I watched Anna Kachian's Barry Weiss debate because I was going to call her like a shill, but she was actually really funny in it. I like Anna. I like Dasha. And I like you guys, too. You guys should do, like, a super show. That would be the collab I want to see. That would be, like, what is it? That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. If we got the Basil show and the Red Scare together for one unforgettable collaboration. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud. Well, good to hear from you, buddy.
Sent $20. I think you can beat Ben Shapiro in a boxing match. Your Italian and Mexican roots will prevail.
I think so, too. I think I'm meaner than...
Berserker Grinder sent $20. Are you going to see Markiplier's movie? It's not a horror movie and there's no jump scares.
No.
Aaron sent $20. What's most frustrating is that Joe Rogan, Jake Shields of the world won't read the actual evidence, case details, because it would prevent them from floating tantalizing low IQ conspiracies.
I think Joe Rogan is a little more objective, but, I mean, look, this Jew thing, it's just like, there is a Jewish conspiracy, but we just have to support it with evidence. I said it on Telegram. There was a time when you were based if you were willing to talk about Jewish power. Like, okay, I'm willing to say it, I'm willing to criticize it, I'm willing to tell the truth about these things. Now it's like, you have to check all the boxes. Do you believe the earth is flat? Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe the snow was made of plastic and created by the government? Do you think Charlie Kirk was killed by Israel? And it's like, you know, now it just turned into this ideological program, and everyone has to have the same opinion on everything. We have to find some way to tie it back. Every question has to have the same answer, and I'm just not with that. You know, the world's a complicated place. It doesn't mean there's not a conspiracy, but let's just make it supportive.
Christina sent $50. God bless your parents for raising such an incredible son. You have a good heart in the right place. I appreciate you. I hope you take that personally. Smiling face emoji. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Thank you very much. Kind
Solely Money
words.
sent $20. Jake got CTE now. He doesn't find 16-year-olds hot.
Well, and it's like, dude, I mean, the whole thing is just, like, you're not even a Christian. You're a hedonist. You worship Hitler. But now we're going to cry over a joke. Like, be so for real. That's just libtard bullshit.
John Dave Irving sent $333. Gary, the numbers guy who is credited as the best numerologist in the world, told me to donate this to you. You should do a collab with him. He is a really great guy who isn't materialistic or fat or gay or anything.
I'll take that into consideration. Thanks for the big super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. 07s, yeah. I'll take a look at that.
Sent $25. That wasn't a compliment to McAfee. Just saying, wouldn't you imagine someone like Jeff would have a dead man switch?
No, not
S.
really.
Sent $20. Got my USA quarter zipper today. Very good quality. Will be wearing it to my college classes tomorrow.
Let's go.
Sent $20. How will we know when the second coming is here?
I think it'll be obvious.
Sent $20.
You know, in the Bible, it's pretty like, it sounds like it's going to be going down. Like, when the end of the world happens, it's going to be, like, hard to miss, actually. How do we know when the second comes? Isn't it like we're going to hear a bunch of trumpets blow and, like, the whole world is going to blow up and, like, there's going to be locusts and pestilence and... How are we going to know? It's like, I don't think we're going to miss it. You think you're going to, like, sleep through it? It's like a cross will appear in the sky, like his arrival, heralded by trumpets for all to hear. A war of all against all. You think you're going to, like, miss your alarm? Wait a second. Wait, do it again. I missed it. Like, I think we're not going to be able to miss it. I think it will be impossible to miss.
40 cent $20. Nicker, have you watched the Battle of Europa?
The Battle of Europa.
Rose sent $20. Can you do a show where you super chat positively like Jake Shields?
Yeah.
Mimum sent $20. Rose said no blasphemy because you have no answer to a goy.
No, because you're a heretic and you're a goy.
Chicago Grower sent $20. Did you see the anti-ICE protests in Daily Center this weekend? All Mexican and Palestinian flags. Mexicans were giving speeches they are here illegally and even gave their names. You can look these people up. They self-dox. Where the hell is ICE? What a joke. They aren't only afraid of me for taking...
All this to... Well, okay, thank you, like we know.
Chopped Canadian sent $20.
Yeah, illegal immigrants suck.
Chopped Canadian sent $20.
Thank you, next.
Apparently, Epstein was into Five Nights at Freddy's porn, whether actual or not. It is funny.
I did see that. Dude, he's just talking with his bros.
Lucky sent $20. Will you be making a website with a timeline for this Friday show?
Yeah, it's an interactive timeline.
That rat trap sent $25.
Yep.
Hey, just wanted to say as a trans girl, I love the stream. Getting my quarter zipped in soon. Genuinely love you. Fuck you.
Oh, great.
Also, I can be a better obedient wife than these cis women I'm out.
Yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate it. That's
First Maki username sent $20.
Never meeting the allegations.
If you asked Snacko or Jake what happened in the 20th century, they would talk about social media and current affairs because I bet they think that means the 2000s.
Okay, that's really funny. That's actually good. Okay, that's our last super chat. That's going to do it for me. Okay, all right, it's 2 a.m., so that's all I got. Remember to smash the follow button, smash the like button, leave a comment. I'm on the air Monday through Friday. As always, thank you to our top super chatters. Big special thank you to John Dave Irving, Average John, Catholics Wear Swim Shirts, America First Groiper, Sonic Groiper, Titty Sprinkles, Frag God, Red Pill Pleb, Trenbolone, Acetate Slam, Turd Punisher, Jake Ryan, Patriot Joe, and Mustang. Special thanks to them. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's it. Special thanks to them. That's...
What can I do for you?
We already said that part. Thanks to all our super chatters, everybody that watches. We love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, have a great rest of your evening.
It's going to be only America.